So my video decided to cut off again. I hope that first one saved. The magical properties of evening primrose. So this is just going to be uploaded in 2 parts, and I apologize for that. My phone's misbehaving at the moment. Magical properties of evening primrose. She is really, really good. Again, we look on women's health, and she usually, her blooms open in the evening. So you think about, she opens up when the moon is there. And women's health, she coincides along with the moon cycle. So that being said, if you're doing moon magic, you definitely would want to utilize her in moon magic, as well as, you know, I like to, I said this before in another video, where if I have a plant that has a few leaves that are, you know, bug eaten or whatever, I'm not going to waste that. That plant gave its life up for me to utilize. So I'm going to use absolutely every single part. I don't waste it. And so I actually have some leaves that had some bug eaten on it and things like that, and I will use those for smudges. Really, really good magically as far as love, self-love, especially, you know, especially during your moon cycle and things like that. It's really going to help with that. So I love to just bring in that feminine, motherly feel by burning evening primrose. She's just a beautiful, beautiful ally to have. And actually, for me, when it is that time for me, for my moon cycle, burning evening primrose actually seems to ease things a lot for me as well. Once again, I've discussed that there's 2 types of smudges. You have your magical smudge and your medicinal smudge. You know, smudging can be used to coincide with each other, with both magic and medicinal. So keep that in mind. And I definitely encourage you to do more research on your own on these plants. Evening primrose is one of my favorites. She's just beautiful. She has these big, bright yellow flowers, and I can maybe try to show you some of her leaves. I know I'm working with roots right now, but some of her flowers are kind of drying already. But you see, she's really soft. She's really soft, which means she's going to come in soft. And once again, I discussed when you see, red, that is going to show that that's going to help your body in the blood. She has red on her stems, and she is going to softly and gently help that moon cycle in a very motherly type way. I have some little buds right here that didn't quite, I said she blooms in the evening. So I've got some buds right there that are doing their thing as well, and they're closed. But the red in the deep red in the stems, I wish you could see that better. Definitely tells. You're gonna have to excuse me. I got sunburnt, and I really feel like I look a mess, and I apologize. At this point, I don't care though. I am not here to look beautiful and amazing. I'm here to try to help people learn at this point. But yeah, she's beautiful and soft, and really is just a gentle helper. And that's kind of how I've always seen her and felt her. So I hope this helps, especially magically. And anything that is said on my channel, anything that I discuss, anything that I talk about, not everyone's going to, I know you don't just go to the store and buy evening primrose smudge sticks. That's not a normal one that you usually see, and not many people do that. But I do, because I don't want to waste any of her. any of the plants that I work with, I don't want to waste, if at all possible. But if you're working with a plant and she is moving you to do something, do it. Do it and see how it works. Obviously, always do your research first. But I was moved when I first started working with plants. I didn't want the waste. I felt like it was so wasteful, and that wasn't what I was there for, and that wasn't what I wanted. And so I thought, are these plants safe to burn? And upon researching, a lot of plants are safe to burn, and actually have magical and medicinal, things there. So as you're out foraging and things like that, just know every single part can be used. And you could crush it up and make an incense. You could make a spiritual blessing oil. You could put the oil or the leaves in candles that you're making. I love to do that sometimes too. I like to put a lot of herbs in candles. As I'm making smudge sticks, a lot of chunks of leaves and things like that fall off. They just do. And so I'm left with a pile of herbs on my table. I save those. I dry those out, and I grind those up, and I make those into incense. Or oils or whatever it might be, and I use those in my home. So I hope this video was helpful. She's just so pretty and soft, and I just love it. So this is, I guess I did evening primrose leaves, flowers, and roots all in one video. Well, I guess it's two because my magical video got bumped to this one. So if you have questions, please let me know, and I'm going to do my best to answer them.